Oh, you're going pro-cure already. I don't know.
Only the best flavour.
Shrimp's the only flavour.
Sardine pilchard, the only flavour. I like mullet, bloody tuna, but I like a bunch of them.
Please be like you were 2 weeks ago. There's a snapper. Well, judging by that, I reckon there's probably going to be some fish here.
Morning folks, Justin from Tackle Tactics out on the water with Declan Williams, who's hooked up already after a sneaky first cast. Looks like
just thought I'd have a little cast there.
Catch a snapper. This morning we are out fishing the local river and we're going to be fishing these guys. This is the new 50 and 60mm Quake Power Vibes. Beautiful finesse soft vibe.
Yep.
And they catch a stack of different species. So there you go, there's a little snapper to kick things off.
Yep, unhook that guy because I reckon there's a few fish here. So the tide's running in pretty hard along here.
Yep.
Well, it actually doesn't look like it is, but it was last time we were here.
All right, we've got the tidal pushing in towards us here, the current flow. So we're just casting in towards the structure and up current so that we can hop the lure back naturally a bit with the flow. What sort of retrieves for you, Declan, when you're fishing this guy?
So the most crucial thing is letting it get back down to the bottom.
Yep.
So cast out, let it get back down, see the slack in the line, wind up the slack, either a double hop like that or just a single hop so that you can feel the vibration and really try and keep in contact with it as it drops back down. Because a lot of those bites on these vibes are typically on the drop. They can be quite subtle. So as soon as you feel that little tap, hit them and hopefully fish on.
Yeah, so that the vibration up is stirring the fish up, attracting their attention. They come in as it's fluttering back down. Boom, they hit it. So you've got to be ready for that bite on the drop. We've had a little bit of rain in the system too. The water's pretty dirty.
Yeah.
So the soft vibe's probably a pretty good option.
Yep. A little bit of vibration, it's a little bit easier for them to find it, gives them another thing to find.
Yep. Yeah, we've got that nice little snack size baitfish profile, and then that vibration helps them find that presentation in the dirty water. So we'll just keep chipping our way along, and I think we'll probably find a mixed bag of species. That's the one thing with soft vibes.
Yep.
A ton of species like to eat them, and those little owner hooks.
Oh yeah, sticky.
Certainly find their mark with 2 trebles hanging on there.
There we go.
I made that happen.
Little hit on the drop. I think we've got a little flatty here by the feels of this.
On the net?
Yeah, a little flathead. Well, that didn't take very long to find a couple of fish.
And also typical of the vibe, that mixed bag of species as well. Straight up a little snapper and then a little flatty.
Yeah, and he absolutely smashed that thing.
Alrighty, there we go, 2 fish in quick time, a little snapper and a little flatty.
Yep.
I better get my act together, eh?
There we go.
There he is.
A little flatty again, I'd say.
Bit better.
Yeah, nice little flatty there. A little bit better.
Oh,
right on the edge of that rock wall.
Beautiful. Oh, he's not happy. Come here, buddy. Get in
Not
there.
happy at all. He's got a nice little flatty.
That is a beautiful fish.
Yeah, he's quite a nice little guy.
And they love that 60mm profile, 6 grams of weight, really nice. I've found it's probably the perfect size for flatties, especially fishing that sort of 2 meters and you know, around that sort of meter to 2 meters of water. It's a beautiful profile.
Well, pop the hook out of that guy and get back in there.
3-zip. I think I'm going to switch my colour up and get a bit more UV happening. I'll blame the colour.
Yeah, good idea. Beautiful flatty. A little squire in there is ridiculous. There he is.
Got him. Better one.
He came back for that. Yeah, he's a little bit better. Kept getting those little taps by those squire, and that guy has finally come back and eaten that. Feels a bit better. What's he gonna do here?
Get a net under him.
Oh, he's hooked under the belly.
He's had a few goes at it.
Yeah.
And the hook's found him.
A bunch of little taps by that guy. He just kept whacking it. He's eventually found that treble in his pec fin. Not the ideal hookup, but it's worked. We're getting a bunch of little taps by these guys, so there's obviously a bunch of them feeding along this rock wall. Looking back. There he is.
Yep.
Oh, that sounds a bit better. Bit of weight there on that thing.
As soon as I changed colour.
Might need the net. That thing definitely has some weight.
I wanted something a bit more UV, so I turned the UV up to 11, put the pink fink on.
I reckon that's another squire foul hooked, judging by that. Oh no, lovely cod.
Cod on.
Oh, come
Oh,
on,
get
buddy.
in there, buddy.
Oh, there's always a couple of cod hanging around a rock wall, and that guy has smashed that pink.
Pink fink. Another species.
Yep.
They're a pretty cool fish, these guys. I could never knock them on the head and eat them. They're just too cool. They're too pretty. But that first run, they do one really nice speedy run, and that's the one. I had a big one last time, smoked me into the rocks, but this guy's not quite as big, but he's still a beautiful fish. So we'll pop those trebles out of there. And that's 3 species in quick time. Flathead, snapper, and a nice cod. I'm gonna send that guy. Righto, mate. Detach you. He's away. Back to terrorise bait along that rock wall. Oh, he's back.
The old little squire.
Rattle, 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 rattle.
I know,
That's
the old brimbo.
4 species. That is pretty wild. So just a handful of brim, but they also love a soft vibe. And that's he's eating the 60mm there. That 50mm 3.5 gram that we've got, that's dynamite on the brim. Hopefully we get to give that a bit of a run later on some brimbos. But these guys, no problem on that. That owner hook, little owner treble on the back there. Handful of brim, adds to our species tally on the pink fink. See you, mate.
I'm not sure why you didn't tie that one on to begin with.
Yeah, those UV highlights, I reckon they're loving it in the dirty water. Hey.
There we go.
Solid hook set.
Yeah. Little angry flathead again. He ate that on the way up, which is a bit different for a vibe, but I'll take it.
One too.
Yeah,
He's
another
a good
nice
fish.
flathead.
In the net, mate. Oh. In the net, in the boat. Hot little bite.
Yeah.
That's 2 nice flatties you've got now. Anyone would be happy with those 2, that's for sure. 8 on the lift that time.
Yeah, right on the top of the lift.
Yeah.
He ate it.
About halfway back from the structure. So.
Yeah. Pop those hooks out. Righto.
Yep.
Nice.
Well, only a little tacker, I think.
Little tacker. Got a bit of a head shake going there. What do we think? Little flatty? Oh, yep.
Yep, little flat one. In you come, buddy.
Oh, yep. Wee.
Out you go.
Out you go.
come.
In you come.
He'd be illegally if you wanted to feed. Not this morning though, we're just out for a quick couple of hours before work. Catch ourselves a mixed bag of species. Just a little handful of flatty. Change of colour again on the matte olive this time. I really like that matte olive. It's nice UV colour with that black bar, good contrast in the dirty water as well. Send that bloke. Back for you guys to catch that one.
My God, we drift quick when we take it off spotlight.
Oh, there's a tap. Oh, there's a tap.
There's a nice fish. It's looking a bit more squire-like again, that erratic run.
Tapped it right on the bottom too.
Where's he going?
He's going around the back. Tapped it on the bottom. The good thing is if they pick these things up off the bottom, there's plenty of hook points. to find them. So that was just a bit longer pause on the bottom and he ate that. Cranky. I love the sound of that Inspira drag.
Lovely little spire.
Little pinky.
Always a bit of fun on the light gear, those little guys.
Yep. Little handful of pinky. You had that other hook in his gob, but I've popped that out. But that's another good thing with those two hooks. You normally find if they get one in the gob and one around the cheek or something, one of them will stay in most of the time. So nice little pinky. Good mixed bag of species, 4 species on the little Quake power vibe. All right, handful of pinky back in the water. And combo wise, just light spin combos, perfect for throwing these guys. So that's 6 gram, that's 60 mil. So we're throwing it on 2 to 4 kilo black Mamba spin rods. Inspiras, small Inspiras, you're on a 2000?
2500.
2500, I'm on a 2000, 8 or 10 pound braid, 10 to 15 pound leader, and you're pretty right for a mixed bag of species through here. So, you know, odd bite off, but mainly it's the snapper, flatties, and a mixed bag of other species, brim and cod and that sort of thing. So just light spin gear, perfect for working these little soft vibes. Righto, into it. I love the stainless steel frame on those things. It stops the hooks from fouling.
There's our fish. Little tap on the drop again. Little flathead.
Flatty's loving it this morning.
Yeah. Eating it pretty aggressively. This guy's hooked across the top of the head again.
Oh, you're on the yabby colour, that's a favourite.
Yeah. Oh, I'll pop this hook out. Chuck him back. Right. That's that little Quake vibe there. A really good feature on these things is its stainless steel internal frame. So we've got that stainless steel frame that runs all the way to the back there that just really keeps that vibe rigid and keeps it in shape to keep it vibrating.
Yeah, I've had lots of people say when they're fishing these guys, they love that stainless steel internal frame for that. Maximum vibration, keeps it all running smooth. You never have to try and bend it back into shape or anything. And it also stops the hooks from fouling as much when you're fishing them. So heaps of people say, love the Quakes, the hooks don't foul. Yeah. Which can be a pain, especially if you're just vertically jigging and you're drifting an area vibing and you find out after a while your hooks are tangled up or whatever, so it's great that they foul less. So good design feature, that stainless steel internal frame. A lot of thoughts gone into that vibe, and especially in bringing them down to the little 50 and 60 mil. Yeah. There's been a lot of vibes that they, you know, when they get to that sort of size, they don't have a lot of action, whereas these things have got tons of vibration, which attract the fish and trigger strikes, which is what we want. My turn to get the strike. All right, that was a pretty good little start, a quick session on a deeper section of the wall, fishing the 60 mil Quake power vibe on that steeper drop off. The tide's pushing in, so we've moved up into the shallower water here. We're on the 1 to 3 kilo gear, and we're going to give that 50 mil Quake power vibe a go. That's 3.5 gram, perfect on this lighter gear. And we're going to see if we can find ourselves a couple of brim and maybe a mixed bag of other species, and then we'll get out of here.
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, that's
that's
the wrong creature.
Oh, that is what I...
But I did miss a brim.
I thought that might happen.
I did miss a brim briefly just before that, but...
Oh no, oh no.
He's hooked on the outside of the mouth, so hopefully we still get to keep this vibe.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they're always a bit of fun on the lighter gear.
In you come, buddy. There we go.
We're in about 1 metre of water, so we're just hopping it above these weed banks here. And that guy has smashed that little Quake.
Yeah, it's a nice legal sized fish.
Yeah.
All over it.
I know. Oh, what do we got here?
Don't let it sink to the bottom.
Because one of those creatures will eat it.
These guys love this little bite-sized 50 mil, that's for sure. Yep. The flat fella ate it. There we go. So there we go, there's a nice pan-sized flatty. and that's that motor oil colour in the 50mm, so motor oil UV. Another good colour option today with the overcast skies, dirty water, low light. That UV pop on there will get the fish to find that lure more effectively, as well as the vibration of the lure as well. There you go, another pan-sized flatty, mid-40s sort of fish, and we'll send him. All right, find a brim. There's got to be a brim there. Oh, yep. Oh, he wanted to eat it. He had a few goes at it, that bloke.
Oh well, we've had a few taps, but there's the brim finally.
Not a monster, but a handful of brim after a couple of quick flatties. He was tap, 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 tap. Just got to keep working it, and eventually he'll find the hooks, and he's found both of them, that bloke. He liked the look of that thing. Had 3 cracks at it, and we got him. Pretty sure Deck's about to get a bigger one.
There's one.
There you go, buckle up.
Flathead. Oh well, little flatty sitting at the base of the pylons there.
Nice. He didn't muck around, ate that straight away, first cast.
First cast.
Brim were a little bit quiet on the flats, so we've moved back in. Just going to fish a little bit of structure for brim on the way back to the ramp. See if we can get a couple of quick brim, call it and get out of here. We've had a pretty good morning for a sneaky couple of hours. Caught a bunch of species, plenty of flatties, little snapper, brim, cod, and another flatty to go with them. So on the little 50mm. Let's find a brim.
There we go. Right on that pylon. I cast in and he swirled on it to begin with. These guys have been pretty hard to come by today, but
that's right.
He's only a little guy. Been pretty hard to come by, but
50mm.
True. He just smashed that little 50mm there. As soon as I cast and he swirled on it, then first hop and he's eaten it. That's what we're targeting along these pylons here.
Yep.
Nice. Oh, that's a nice brim.
A little bit.
Lovely.
Beautiful. There we go. Oh, look at that. Let himself off. That's beautiful. Just on that little motor oil colour in the 50. See you, mate.
There we go.
Hey, what are you? Silver?
What do we got? Little Trevor, I think. Oh, no, big brim.
Big brim off the rock wall. That's
Very
what we
big
want to
brim on
see.
the rock wall. It's always good to see a nice chunk of a brim like that.
That is a absolute cracker brim.
Yeah.
Greenback AU colour, some nice UV highlights in the dirty water.
Yep.
Pretty good little session.
Yeah. It's
Quick
been a bit
one.
fun.
Quick morning session. Cod, flathead, snapper, brim, bunch of different species, couple of smokings.
Yep.
Can't argue with that, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Check that little guy out. If you love your saltwater river and estuary fishing, make sure you check out that 50 and 60mm TT Quake Power Vibe. Stacks of species love them. We've had a ball this morning. I'm sure you guys can get out and get stuck into a few. All the best with the fishing. We'll see you on the water.